Morning.
How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you? Sorry, doing.
Mind if we have a seat?
Bills and stuff. How are you this morning? Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry, I got a lot of stuff going on. How are you guys?
That's okay. We just wanted to chat with you. I know yesterday was probably a little overwhelming. You know, there was a lot going on.
Yeah, we had a lot going on. It's all right.
Didn't quite want to leave it like that. You know, that's not how we prefer.
I think you and I left it pretty good.
We did.
You got your camera running?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I do.
Thanks for telling me.
I do.
So I'm not required to have mine on because this is admin stuff. So.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I understand.
Picture this. You're strolling through the city, stopping occasionally to take some stunning shots. You compose the shot, the city buzzes around you, and you capture the moment. You're not just taking pictures, you're preserving memories, immortalizing moments in time. So, what are you waiting for? Unleash your creativity and dive into the world of photography.
Tell him words ain't gonna fucking hurt him, pansy.
This officer here needs more training.
I'm trying to do my job, and you cursing like that's not.
That's how they are the whole time.
It's called 1A.
Expect us
It
to be
makes
cool,
like
you don't want to be
someone tells them to stay.
Hey,
That's true. He's always been this way. Even
Ever
with
sit down and have a beer with my undersheriff? You guys would be the.
Oh yeah, we probably have a good old time. I
He
have
has no filter.
me and
I was amazed at his behavior yesterday because he has trouble. If he thinks you're nuts, he'll tell you.
he kind of did tell me, but
he started it. He's the one that approached me.
You have to like it.
So can I.
Fuck you.
So can I.
No, you don't have any rights
It
right
is.
now, sir, as you are on duty. You exchanged your rights.
He's a fucking
for,
pansy. He don't belong in a badge.
And for duties.
The motherfucker don't know what he can do.
You have no rights.
He abuses
So
his authority.
Don't even go down that road with this.
Abuse of authority. Why?
You are doing your.
We will have your badge, bitch.
Have you ever been dipped on your head?
Right now you're doing your duty.
This bitch here, she's ignorant. Look at her.
Make sure I appreciate
She's the one from the phone call, guys.
He's also making fun of you.
Yeah.
Telling you to get the good stuff.
Yeah.
Friend. She doesn't care.
Giving out another person's information on a phone call. You're Christopher, right?
Yeah, you undermine their
You
authority.
just completely undermine these two women.
And as one to another, I can tell you not,
Oh shit, Joe. This motherfucker running his mouth at me. He thinks he's tough. You ain't tough, bro. I'm gonna tell you, you ain't tough. It's one thing you need to learn. You shouldn't have put your hands on me last time I encountered you. You should not have.
Do you see how you're walking?
Listen, bro, you put your hands on me last time for no reason. I have a reason to redress you.
I was over here by
CRS 16-3-311. I can record you in your course of duty, like it or not, motherfucker. You don't need to tell me to not follow you.
How about the language, dude?
How about the language? I'm a free American. If you don't like that, go to China.
I don't use the F word much, but I fucking hate bullies.
I do.
Bullies.
I do.
Oh, it is a public building. Careful, they'll go hands on with you. Stop touching him. Stop touching him. Stop touching him. Stop fucking touching him.
Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I thought you learned better from the Marine Corps. When you're told to do something, you should do it.
Don't be fucking putting your hands on
Over
people.
your shoulder.
You don't have the right to touch people. Nobody's committed a crime.
Well, this guy did by getting physical.
Yeah, he wants to fucking commit a crime.
It's recorded.
And he should know better. Hey, you should know better. I thought they taught you better in the police academy, you piece of shit.
You are unconstitutional.
And yours are criminal. You're gonna get charged with obstruction of justice today.
The ability for me,
Your fucking rambling isn't gonna do anything. Just be quiet.
I know it's not going to change all. I get that.
It doesn't change anybody's opinion because it's fucking nonsense.
To stand up for what is right.
If you want contempt, I would ask him.
I was thinking contempt.
Because the problem with that is it's gonna be a fucking summons and release if that's the case. I'd rather have a couple days in jail.
I was nearly blown in half.
Oh, in Iraq? You're better?
This is 7.62 by 54. I should have been blown in half.
Alright.
Well, because that's the thing, the notary cuts off, but the sensory down at the bone is still there.
Camera tampered with. No sound for the rest of the video, including the threat of arrest.
Bald-headed motherfucker, dude. Oh, you're gonna deal with me. You're gonna deal with me either way. You should never put your hands on me. Don't ever touch me again, fool. Ever. Don't touch me.
It's time to leave the premises completely.
This is public.
No, it's not.
This is public.
No, this is a private property parking lot. It's time to leave.
Oh, okay.
If you stay here longer, it's trespassing. It's time.
You hear this, guys? You got it.
I don't use the F word much, but I fucking hate bullies.
I do. I do.
So I just shook his ass out of the door.
He should have never touched me that day. There was no reason for him to touch me. And then he proceeded to come outside and tell me to leave the courthouse parking lot. It's private property. Okay? That's a lie. That's a lie, and that's a misuse of authority. He's trying to give me what he considers a lawful directive, and we both know that's public property.
He said that you seemed surprised that the sheriff had touched him, and that made me wonder if you had even...
The sheriff had touched him?
The deputy.
The deputy.
No, I wasn't surprised. I just trying to take it all in.
Ask them, sheriff to sheriff. Ask them about Good Citizen Media. They're going to tell you that I'm going to get accountability.
So in the future, for future record requests, you will be asked to provide ID. That is state law.
No, it is not state law.
Actually, it is if you look it up.
It is not state law.
Actually, it is, and it's provided for
You don't need to, for records requests, you can be anonymous.
Actually, it's not. It's right here. It's state law.
Yeah, not believing it.
Look it up.
Not believing it.
Same with yesterday. Everything we filmed was in public. It's the same with
Got no argue here.
over 20 cops showed up. They can't tell, not a single one of them told us to leave. So why was it okay for that sergeant to come give me that directive with threat of arrest? That's a lawsuit in itself. Plus he touched me. He physically hurt me and walked me from here to the end of the hallway and threw me out of that building. That type of behavior.
You did a request for the body cam, right?
Yes, sir. Informed that the body cam failed to activate when he put his hands on me. for
So there's a
pertaining
procedure, and
for
we go through
pertaining
that.
to me.
What-
That I have been able to request yesterday.
And-
That's one of the reasons I was here.
And so yesterday, I stayed outside. I'm trying to avoid that guy and go through the channels. He came outside and approached me yesterday. He escalated the situation, and I have the video, and I just would like you to review it quickly. It only take 2 minutes. And
Don't show it to me because I got a procedure that I have to go through, and I don't want to be tainted.
So how can I get this video to you guys as evidence? Because this is my video from yesterday showing how he escalated.
We have your email address. We don't have your name. I don't know who you are.
My name's TJ.
Well, you didn't tell me anything, and I don't care. So we have your email address. So as they start this complaint with you, they'll probably get a hold of you and ask you for any evidence. And that's when you provide that. Because if you've already shown it to the sheriff, then you've kind of...
Well, Sheriff, the investigation is complete, and they have yet to ask me for any evidence. So, how does that go with integrity?
To answer your question, but there's a procedure, and they'll probably get a hold of you. If they don't, as they go through, they'll notify you the procedure, the steps.
Right.
And so if they don't tell, you can come back and say, hey, I got video that you might want for your investigation.
Hey, we got video you might want for your investigation. And unlike EHARs, it's not been muted, tampered with. When I encounter a bad apple like this, usually I haven't had this experience where they put their hands on me like that. None have ever kept their job after doing something like that. I've been at this for 4 years.
You know, the only valid argument I could ever give you now is we don't have the caliber of people that we used to.
I understand that.
Nobody wants to do this job.
No one's hiring in.
Yeah.
Especially with me up their ass.
So we're going to resolve all this in your complaints.
So, how do you guys think this investigation went?
I haven't seen complaints on him. I haven't.
I believe it. I believe it. People are afraid of retaliation. I'm not.
Well, we also have body cameras, and we all have those body cameras.
You seem like a gentleman.
I'm saying I haven't seen that either.
Yeah.
I understand.
I mean, on all of his normal encounters, and he's usually a pretty easy-going guy. So.
Fairly investigate.
And that's all we're asking.
On our first rodeo. And we're used to dealing with all kinds of individuals, all kinds of complaints, all kinds of concerns, and we've always resolved them.
Well, sadly, sadly it usually comes to we investigated ourselves and we found no wrongdoing. All right. So we investigated ourselves. And we found no wrongdoing. Who's seen this coming?
Just remember that, I tell you, I value one thing, and that's my integrity and my honesty.
That's what counts.
It is, and
You don't have it, you don't have it.
if I have a bad cop, it'll surface.
That's the point.
I work with them better than I do you.
Hey.
You're more emotional.
That's fine.
He's very emotional.
Yeah, I'm a passionate person.
Yeah.
I am. I'm passionate and I'm loud.
Make sure your complaints are going, the process is going, and we'll look at it. And
Awesome.
If we did something wrong, to the criminal side of it, everybody does something wrong.
Right.
I do things wrong every
Nobody's
day.
perfect. I only know one man that was perfect.
Right. We're not going for perfection. We want to do better,
Cop behavior. And I swear to God, I said, if I can make any change at all,
That's right.
that we have to change that kind of behavior.
Right. Man, I don't enjoy being told what I can and can't do in public. That's weird. Sheriff Jackson, thanks you, sir.
Yeah,
Appreciate you. Appreciate your service.
I have an open door if I'm not busy, as long as everybody's.
Good policy.
I like dealing with this guy.
Good policy.
You get my blood pressure up a little bit.
Yeah, I do that.
in the room.
I'm passionate. I'm passionate and I'm loud.
No,
So
that's okay.
and so as an indicator, like this is my loudness as a normal speech.
Yeah.
And from there, I only get louder. Thanks for watching, guys, with our adventures in Alamosa, Colorado. Sheriff Jackson.